Hey y'all, welcome to the MTG Hillbilly Show, where the magic's burning hotter than a moonshine glow. We're shuffling, dealing for the world to see. Come on down and join the fun, all out you to stay. Let it roll, let it roll. Love, skill, and soul. Clicking and tapping with our critters and spells. And when we win, you know we're ringing them bells. From morning till evening, we're never slow. Cardboard cracks the name of the game, you know. Lost in the draw, but we never let go. Playing for pride in the soft southern glow. Decking our hands in a grinning ear. Magic together with the folks we hold dear. Hey y'all, welcome to the MTG Hillbilly Show, where the magic's burning hotter than a moonshine glow. We're shuffling and dealing for the world to see. Come on down, Jordan, fun and all you do. Let it roll, let it roll. Let's kill it, let's roll. Let it roll, let it roll. Let's kill it, let's roll. Let it roll, let it roll. Let's kill it, let's roll. Hey y'all, welcome to the MTG Hillbilly Show, where the
Good afternoon, everybody, and dag beleged it ain't showing. There it is. Alrighty. Today is just going to be about the spoilers. Because I am not streaming none today, except for this. Today is my birthday, so, I'm taking the time off to enjoy it. All right. We have the complete set now. They are done spoiling the cards. So let's go ahead. We got quite a bit of cards to look at today. Mostly commons and uncommons. I don't know if anybody wants to jump in, help read these cards. You're more than welcome to. All you gotta do is jump into the Discord. All right. We got first card, Everstrike's Gift. Aura enchantments. For 1 white enchant creature, enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has flying. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Casper. All right. Anyway, Everstrike's Gift. Pay 1 and a white, blight 2. To return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only as a sorcery. So you put 2 -1/-1 counters on a creature. And you can bring this back to your hand. Not bad, actually. Not a bad card. Then we got Keep Out. Keep Out for 2 mana. Instant. Choose 1. Keep Out deals 4 damage to target tapped creature. Or destroy target enchantment. So if you're having issues with the enchantment, perfect answer for that. Your opponent has a creature with that's 4 and below coming in to attack you. You can use this to kill it. Pretty good card. So far, I like them both of these mono white cards. I think they're pretty good. Next, we got Moonlit Lamenter. 3 mana, 2 and a white. Treefolk Cleric 2/5. This creature enters with a +1/-1 counter on it. You pay 1 and a white, remove a counter from this creature, draw a card, activate only as a sorcery. So mono white card draw. So it comes in as a 1/4. But you can pay 2. Remove that counter, that -1/-1 counter from it, and it'll be a 2/5. Not bad, actually. Not bad. Then we got Protective Response. 3 mana with Convoke. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's pretty good. Protective Response. Yeah. Protective Response is a pretty good card. And then we got Riverguard's Reflexes. 2 mana instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains first strike until end of turn. Untap it. Pretty good instant for blocking. I like it. Then we get Timid Shieldbearer. 2 mana, 2/2. Kenton Soldier. Pay 5 mana. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Eee. So 2/2 for 2. This is okay. I'm going to say that Timid Shieldbearer is okay. It's okay in the late game. But Standard is so fast right now that you'll probably have a hard time getting to that 5 mana. Then we got Wonderbrine Trapper for 1 mana, 2/1. Merfolk Scout. Okay. So 2/1 for 1, not bad. You pay 1, tap another untapped creature you control. Tap target creature an opponent controls. So you tap 2 creatures, this one and another one, to tap a creature. 2 for 1. 2 for 1 in the bad. But you're tapping 2 creatures just to tap 1 creature. That's kind of bad unless you're tapping a token. Does not say non-token. So since it does not say non-token, I want to say this card's not terrible. I mean, this is my first thoughts on these cards because I haven't looked at them. So you can tap this and creature token to tap 1 creature. This is a 2/1, which ain't going to do much damage to your opponent. So, yeah. I would say this is not bad. Not bad. We got Glimmermites for 3 mana, 2/2 with flash and flying. It's a fairy rogue. When this creature enters, choose 1. Tap target creature or untap target creature. Huh. Use this as a battle trick. So you got a big creature, you just attacked with it, it's tapped. Your opponent goes to attack. You flash in this card. You untap that creature and block with it. Not bad. Not bad. Flash is such a great mechanic sometimes. So Glimmermite, I'm going to say it's a pretty good card. I think it might see some play. Especially in a fairy deck. We got us Illusion Spinners, 5 mana for a 4/3. So you may cast this spell as though it had flash if you control a fairy. So it's a 4/3, wants to be put into a fairy deck. has flame, and this creature has hexproof as long as it's untapped. So, it's a 4/3, 4/5 with hexproof and flash. Oh, I think it's too high. I don't think it'll see much play. I could be wrong, but I don't think it'll see much play. That's my thoughts on it. Then we got Noggle the Mind for 2 mana, 1 and a blue enchantment aura with flash. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a colorless Noggle with base, power, and toughness 1/1. So, will weaken your opponent's creature. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think it'll see some play. It's a pretty good card. Then we got Rime Chill. 7 mana. Ooh. With Vivid. Spell costs 1 less to cast for each color among permanents you control. Tap up to 2 target creatures, put a stun counter on each of them. Nice. So you can get this down pretty cheap. I mean, yeah, it's hollow for 5 colors. Does cost 7. If you have 5 things down, this will only cost you 2. Not a bad instant. Then we got Ramekin Recluse, 3 mana, 3/2, Elemental Wizard. When this creature enters, return up to one other target creature to its owner's hand. So if you got some ETBs, you can return one of your creatures to your hand, or you can return one of your opponent's creatures to their hand. Pretty good bounce spell. Creature bounce, that is. 3 mana, 3/2. I want to say that's not a bad card. I want to say it's a pretty good card. I do think it'll see some play. We got Summit Sentinel. 2 mana. Elemental Soldier. When this creature dies, draw a card, and it is a 1/3. So it will die pretty easily. And it'll draw you a card when it dies. Not terrible. Do I think it's going to see some play? In an elemental deck, definitely. Next, we got Thirst for Identity. 3 mana, instant. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card. Is this card hollering reanimation or not? Reanimate or not? Sounds like it. Yeah, I think it'll see some play. I think it's a pretty good card, actually. Because it's 3 for 1. You know, you draw 3, you throw a creature in the graveyard. Not bad. Now we got Barbed Bloodletter. 1 of black mana equipment with flash. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains Wither until end of turn. Nice. Equipped creature gets +1/+2. So, Wither is another way to put -1/-1 counter on a creature. So that's not bad. You want to join Lone Wolf? It's up to you. But I do like Barbed Bloodletter. Next, we have Boggart Prankster. When you attack, target attacking goblin you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Whenever you attack, target attacking goblin you control gets +1/+0 to end a turn. It's not terrible. Yep, we are getting Wither back. And I'm a big fan of Wither. We only got one card in standard right now that has Wither. That's the Massacre Girl. The new Massacre Girl that we got, the last Massacre Girl we got, it has Wither. And it gives all other creatures Wither. So that's not bad. Not bad. Bogart Prankster, I don't think is bad because, if you're running a Goblin deck, you won't put this in it just for the extra attack. Then we got Bog Slither's Embrace. 1 and a black. Oh, okay. Anyway, Bog Slither Embrace for 1 and a black sorcery has additional cost to cast this spell, Blight 1, or pay 3. So you pay 5 for this. And exile a target creature. Not bad. Yeah, in fact, it's pretty much worked out of Arena right standard right now. But then we got Creekwood Safe Right. 1 and a black elf warrior. 5/5. However, this creature enters with 3 -1/-1 counters on it. So it'll enter in as a 2/2 for 2 instead of a 5/5. At the beginning of your end step, if there is an elf card in your graveyard and this creature has a -1/-1 counter on it, remove a -1/-1 counter from this creature. Not bad. So if you get an elf, put it in your graveyard, this will lose a -1/-1 counter. So, and we get first end step, if you have an elf in your graveyard, this will turn into a 3/3. Next turn, then when it comes back to your next end step, it'll turn to a 4/4. Then after the next turn, it'll lose that last -1/-1 counter and be a 5/5. Not terrible. And there's ways to speed that up. It's in standard right now. Next, we got Nightmare Sower, 4 mana, 2/3. With flying and lifelink. Fairy Assassin. So it has flying and lifelink. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, put a -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature. Can be your opponent's creatures. Not bad. Play this with some flash or some instant kill cards, and you're going to put a -1/-1 counter on your opponent's creature. Not bad. Not bad at all. Then we got Scarblade's Malice. 1 black instant. Target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink at the end of turn. When that creature dies this turn, create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. Not bad. Not bad at all. So you kill your opponent's creature. Your creature dies too. And you will create a 2/2 token. That's pretty good. I do think these will see some plays. All right, now we got some red cards. Cinder Strike for 1 red mana sorcery. As additional cost to cast this spell, you may Blight 1. Cinder Strike deals 2 damage to target creature. It deals 4 damage to that creature instead if this spell's additional cost was paid. So, if you blight your creature, put a -1/-1 counter on one of your creature, this will do 4 damage. Not bad. Then we get Feed the Flames. 4 mana instant. Feed the Flames deals 5 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Nice. Not bad. Then we get Giant Fall for 2 mana, 1 in a red instant. Choose 1. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature opponent controls, or destroy target artifact. So red is getting another destroy artifact card, or it deals damage to a creature. Very good with Death Touch, because then your damage turns into Death Touch damage. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Then we got Reckless Ransacking for 2 mana instant. Target creature gets +3/+2 to end a turn and create a treasure token. So actually, you're almost kind of like paying 1 for this, if you think about it, because you are creating a treasure token. You're buffing your creature up to a 3/2. And that's only a 3/2 to end a turn. I like it. I think this is Reckless Ransacking. I think it's a pretty good card. I do think it's going to see some play. We got Soulblight Seeker. 1 red mana, elemental sorcerer. And as additional cost to cast this spell, behold, a elemental, or pay 2 more to cast this. So you can pay 3 to cast this, or behold a elemental. And to behold a elemental, you have to reveal that card, elemental, to your opponent. That's how you behold. And for 1 red, target creature you control gains trample until end of turn. If this is the 3rd time this ability has resolved this turn, add 4 red mana. Nice. Very, very good. And you know that one indestructible guy that holds your red mana? It gains indestructible for 8 mana. 8 red mana. Perfect card for that. I mean, yeah, you'll have to pay 3 for this unless you have another elemental in your hand. Then all you do is pay 1. So Soulblight Seeker is a powerful card. For a 2/1, it's pretty powerful. Then Sting Slinger. Alright, Sting Slinger for 3 mana, 3/3. Pay 1 in a red, tap it, blight 1. The creature deals 2 damage to each opponent. Not bad. Not bad. But it does say you have to blight 1 of your creatures. Not your opponent's creatures, only yours. Now we got us some green to go through. Gilt Leaf's Embrace. 3 mana, 2 and a green. Enchantment Aura with Flash. Enchant creature. When this aura enters, enchanted creature gains trample and indestructible until end of turn. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0. So this enchantment aura will buff your creature's strength. That'll give it a +2. And give that trample and indestructible for 1 turn. Not bad. Not bad at all. Then we got Lies, Agana, Elena, Dignitary. Dignitary. For 1 and a green 2/3. As additional cost to cast this spell, behold a elf, or pay 2. Tap this, add 2 green, activate only if there is an elf card in your graveyard. So if you have an elf in your graveyard, this will tap for 2 mana. 2 green mana. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. Do I think it'll see some play? Definitely in an elf deck. And there's going to be there is going to be another elf another elf kindred deck. Nabcor, if you want to join in on the stream, you can in the Discord. I'm showing these cards in the Discord also. And you can read it, and then we can take turns on reading the rest of the cards. That is if you want to. Let me see real quick. Okay. Kind of righteously scared of elves. I hear you. Elves is going to be something. Elves is going to be something. Oh, okay. I understand. All right. It's fine. All right. I'll continue on then. Move Agile Adherence for 4 mana, 0/0. Okay, 0/0 for 4. Elf Druid with Trample. This creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control and each creature card in your graveyard. Not bad, because it counts your graveyard and your battlefield. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good card for 4 mana. We got Plummeter for Hire. Giant Mercenary. 4/4 for 5 mana. 4 and a green. With Vigilance and Reach. And also has Ward too. Not bad. When this creature enters, you gain X life, where X is the greatest power among giants you control. So when you play this for 5, you're automatically going to gain 4 life. That's pretty good. Life gain in green? Interesting. That is interesting. Then we got Safe Right Cavalry for 4 mana, Elf Warrior, 4/4. This creature can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Pay 5. Target elf you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Not bad. Not a bad 4/4. Hey, CM. Thank you. But really, if you think about it, yeah, this does cost 4, but it takes 5 to activate its ability. So next turn after you play this, you only need one land to activate it. 2/2. Which would turn this into a 6/6. Still turn this to a 6-6. Well, don't. This is going to be a good card, a good F card. So I think it's going to see some play. Definitely. Now those that are here are those that are watching the replay. If you're part of my Discord and you want a shout out during the early access on Wednesday, then theorycraft a deck and throw it into the Discord on the channel it's supposed to be on, and I will run that deck and give you a shout out. And if you have a channel, make sure to include your channel link so I can throw that out into the chat when I run your deck. That way you might be able to get some subs, and same here. You unsubscribe from my channel? Well, Nucci, I've had issues with my YouTube. On some channels, I'm not able to chat. And I do enjoy your content. I enjoy seeing you crack those packs. That's why I'm still subscribed to you. But I've always been watching your channel. But that's why I'm still subscribed to you. Anyway, we got Wildvine Pummeler for 7 mana, 6/5. Yeah, YouTube's been giving me issues. I had opened up a new channel. They made it because now when you open up a new account, it has to be they consider it a channel. So I had to do that just to be able to chat on channels that I don't want to chat on. And I pretty much chat on everybody's channel that I watch. But anyway, with Wildvine Pummeler for 7 mana, 6/5, with Vivid, spell costs 1 less to cast for each color among permanents you control, has reach and trample. So it costs 1 less. And that's pretty good, actually. Pretty good. I kind of like it. I mean, yeah, it does cost 7, but it does cost less for each color of permanents you control. That even includes lands. So it's pretty good, actually. And there is ways to make a nest a lot cheaper. I have tried to be on the your lives and everything, but every time I try, YouTube would not let me. But I do enjoy watching you crack those packs. And anybody else, if you enjoy seeing some packs cracked open, make sure you join Summonucci's channel. Then we got uh yeah, there's a lot there's a lot of issues I'm having with being able to leave comments and or even chatting. YouTube's all screwed up right now. I even reported it to YouTube, and they are supposed to be working on it, but I have not heard nothing back from them in quite in over a month. I've been having this issue over a month. Anyway, we got Selectite Dagger, 2 mana equipment. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has all creature types. Equipped for 2. Huh. Nice. Then we got Forging Worker Scarecrow for 2 mana, 1/3. When it enters, you get to surveil 1. You pay 1, tap it. Now you pay 1, add 1 mana of any color. This creature becomes that color until end of turn. Activate only once each turn. Huh. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I know you see me comment on his channel a lot, but some channels are affected and some channels are not. I do not know why some channels are affected and some channels are not. And with Superfast Taurus's channel, I'm not affected with YouTube for some reason. But other channels, I am affected where I cannot chat. But my new account, I mean, go in here, I'll make a comment here. Just give me a second. Hello. That's my new account that I had to open just to be able to chat. That's only I had to open that just to be able to chat on some channels. Huh. So if you're a mod, you get around that. Well, I was a channel member of another channel that this has happened to me. And here I am a channel member and unable to talk. But I am unable to, and here I am paying these channels to be able to interact with and chat, and I'm unable to chat. I had to cancel my memberships because of it. But with Superfast Tortoise's channel, I've never had that issue. But other channels, I'm having issues. I wish YouTube would get their stuff fixed. YouTube has implemented a little bit of AI into their stuff, and I think it's flagging people as being spam bots or something like that. And it has affected some channels. But I wish YouTube would fix their stuff. Anyway, I want to continue on with these spoilers here. It does make, I mean, YouTube has been making me mad because of them doing what they're doing. Anyway, you got Changeling Wayfinder for 3 mana, 1/2. Changeling. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Mana effect, a land fetcher. Land fetchers ain't bad. Yeah, be careful jumping in between streams because it might flag you as being spam, because that might be what happened to me, because I try to watch a lot of people. Sometimes I got 2 phones. I got a smart TV. I'll watch 3 streams on at the same time, same account, and watching 3 streams, and that might have flagged me as being spam. I don't know. I do not know what is going on with YouTube. There's another channel that I watch late at night sometimes. Goes by Jay Villain, and I think CM's part of that channel too. And there was times that I could not. That was another channel that I could not chat in. And he is a close. I consider him as a close friend because he has supported this channel a lot, and I was even coming up on his channel not able to chat. That might have been what happened to my hillbilly channel there. But some channels I'm able to chat with it. Some channels I'm not. But anyway, Twin Flame Travelers, 2 blue and a red, 3/3. Elemental sorcerer with flame. With a triggered ability of another elemental you control triggers additional time. Yeah. Ability triggers. Yeah. That's going to be strong. 3/3 for 4. Kind of strong. And, let me get you another sub here. I do like your content. No, I do like you. Do me a favor, some nights. You put your channel link in chat there for me. That way I can subscribe to you with my other accounts. All right, we got 4 more to go. I can't believe we went to 40 cards already. We got Static Groove Guide. 5 mana, 4 hybrid black and green, 5/4. Elf. Pay 1 black or green. Exile this card from your graveyard to create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. Activate only as a sorcery. Not bad. Not bad. Then we got Mischievous Sneakling. For 2 mana. 1 hybrid black and blue. 2/2. With Changeling and Flash. Not bad. Not bad at all. Feisty Spikeling. 1 in a red and green. Red or white. So 1 Boros colors, red or white. 2/1 shapeshifter, changeling. During your turn, this creature has first strike. First strike? Not bad. Okay. Thank you. Now I'm subscribed. Awesome. Make sure y'all check him out too. All right. Festy, but Festy Spikeling's pretty good. Then we got Deep Channel Duelist. For a white and a blue 2/2, Merfolk Soldier. At the beginning of your end step, untap target Merfolk you control. Other Merfolk you control get +1/+1. So it's a Merfolk Lord. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad. All right. I have an issue that I want to address right now. For those that have wrenches, if I don't like you, I will take your wrench away. I will take your wrench away if I don't like you. Awesome CM. He does some great videos, opening packs and stuff. That he does. But for those mods, well, when you have if you have a wrench, you're considered as a mod. And if I don't like you or try to support you in your channel, I will take your wrench away. That I will do. I will not kick. I will not, and that's just the way I am. If I don't like you, then you ain't gonna have a wrench on my channel. That's for sure. And so those that think that I do not like you, if you don't see me making comments or anything like that, it's because of YouTube. But and I hate that YouTube does do this to channels. It does not make no sense. And I have heard of other people having this issues. And I could tell you another person that's having the same issues, and that is my wife. She's having issues with not being able to chat on channels. And it does not make no sense. There's some channels that she can chat on, and there's some channels she cannot chat on. I appreciate that. I mean, it does not make no sense. I mean, if a channel is subscribed to another channel and they are chatting, then take off the restrictions. They do not need to have restrictions on a live on a channel. I mean, they need to do, if they want to put a restriction on a channel, they need to do an investigation and to see if that's a active channel. If it's an active channel, leave them alone. Let them chat if they want to. Get off of the dang on AI. And quit letting AI run the YouTube channels. And that's what I'm thinking it is. That's what I think it is. I think YouTube is using AI to spot bots. Well, get off of the AI crap. Let people chat. Now, if the supposedly AI is a channel that has a bunch of subs, well, more than likely it's not an AI. More than likely it's not a bot that has subs. A bot does not have subs. A channel has subs. If somebody is trying to chat that has a bunch of subs, that has more than 50 subs, then let them be able to chat. But with YouTube, it seems like they're using AI to determine who's a bot and who's not a bot. And I appreciate y'all subbing to him. And also, if you have a channel, you have a wrench, share your channel. I do encourage that when you come here. Because, we all are small channels. And we all need to grow. And that's why I dish out wrenches to everybody that has a channel. Now, CM is just a mod here. And you're welcome. But, some channels, I run my channel different than most people. Because, let me tell you a little bit something about me. I am a Christian. I don't need to bring religion into this or anything like that. But I am a Christian. I do not allow cussing on my channel. That's a quick way of getting banned from the channel. And there's no sense in all the cussing and swear words when you can have a conversation without all that dang on stuff. But anyway, another thing too, I have considered quitting YouTube because of this issue. We're unable to chat. But I got these subs here monetized. Therefore, I'm not going to quit YouTube. It does make me mad that I had to open up another YouTube account just to be able to chat. Because I do like to chat on streams. But for some odd reason, it's not letting me. You're fine, Casper. You're fine. As long as a mod didn't catch you, you're fine. Some of my mods, they're on it. They are on it. I need to have a mod meeting and tell them to just put the people in timeout. That way, you're just put in timeout for so long, then you can come back. Yeah, some people do that. Some people do. But you won't hear me say a swear word on this channel at all. You won't hear me say a swear word at all here. The closest thing you'll hear me saying to a swear word is something like this.
God bloody.
And that's not really close to a swear word. Now, I appreciate it. But but anyway, enough about that part of religion. People that do have wrenches, I would give them wrenches to be able to share their channel if they are a content creator. And some people have wrenches because I trust them to be moderators. But everybody runs their channel different. And I run my channel because, you swear, you never know if a kid's going to be watching. Now think about that. What if a kid is watching? I want to set a good example for what I do, and a good example for my channel. I want to set a good example for my channel. I want to set a good example of what I do. And that's why I don't say swear words. I wouldn't want my little kid hearing a swear word. Therefore, I don't swear, and I don't want my kid hearing swear words. I know nowadays that ain't nothing, but that's the way I've always was. And that's one reason why I don't do it. But no, I do. I respect each and every one of y'all. Even the ones that's watching the replay, I respect you. And I thank you for being a channel member. I also thank you for being a subscriber. Y'all do make the channel what it is, and I do appreciate it. But for the content creators out there that subscribe to this channel that has a wrench, if I do not comment on your channel, it's not because I don't like you. It's because of YouTube. It's because of YouTube. And I like everybody. And that's one reason why I got so many people with wrenches. I mean, I probably got more people with wrenches than I do managing mods. And there is a lot of content creators out there. It's always doing something different. And that's also why YouTube is probably using AI to find out who's a bot and who's not a bot. And it's pinging the wrong people. But I will be doing the early access streamer event. I would be playing these cards during that event. And if you want to and we do have the complete set now. So if you want to 3 craft a deck and throw it into my Discord, you're more than welcome to. And then if you have a channel, please share your channel link with me also when you submit a deck. That way I can shield your channel out. And I forgot, I do have this command. I forgot I had that command on my Stream Deck. But make sure you, when you submit a deck, make sure you throw your channel link in there also. That way I can program it into my Stream Deck. So all I got to do is just push a button and your channel link will show up. I forgot I had that command. But yeah, I will be programming everybody's channel link into my Stream Deck when they submit a deck. Yep. Now, as far as YouTube, let me tell you something about being monetized and everything. YouTube, you ain't gonna make no money. You ain't gonna make any money. You have to make $100. You have to make YouTube $100 before they even send you any money. Once you make $100, then they send you a $100 check. There's months I don't even make $100. So therefore, there's months I don't even make a paycheck. And the way YouTube does it, let's say y'all, like right now, I'm at let me see. Right now, as far as making a check, I'm at $97.82. In order for me to make a check, I got to make that $100. Now, because the payout minimum is $100. And now let's say somebody does a super chat for that remaining amount. That still ain't gonna get me to $100 because YouTube takes like 30% out of what it is. Then what's left gets applied to that $97. That's the way YouTube works. They got to get their money first. But so you ain't gonna make money on YouTube. I mean, you'd have to have a bunch of people making these big old contributions to the channel in order for the channel to start making money. But yeah, I don't ask people for super chats or anything like that. I'm not going to. Because, I just do this because it's something I like doing. Mm, exactly. I don't care. I mean, I'm glad the channel did get that this channel did get monetized and all that. But do I care about making money on it? Not really. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. It's just something I enjoy doing. I was bringing chat up on my phone. That's why there was a pause there. But I don't care about it. I got chat going on a tablet. I got chat going on my phone also. Sometimes the tablet blocks the chat. It has a little heart on there that you can push. Right. I did open memberships up. Lowest tier, I mean, I got 3 tiers of memberships. The lowest tier is like 99 cents. I don't make no money. I don't make nothing on that. YouTube takes that 99 cents. I might make a penny on that. At least. Because YouTube takes 30% of the 99 cents. And then I get the rest. That ain't nothing. I might make a nickel off of a 99-cent membership. Might. And that's just a guess. But now, if you have a ranch and you are a content creator, and I don't comment on your stuff, that does not mean I don't like you. If I didn't like you, and you're here on this channel, you would lose your ranch. Yep, it is. But anyway, folks, I was just going to come on and do a spoiler stream, and that's it. Yeah, it is a low percentage rate that you get. It is a low percentage rate that you get before you can actually make a paycheck. And it can be hard to do it. I mean, I do get ad revenue, but you know how much they pay you to do ad revenue that you get? It ain't much. I'm getting paid ad revenue, and I still ain't at $100. But yeah, there's some channels that I'm subscribed to on my other channel that I still cannot chat. So what I'm doing now is on my new channel, which is this one right here that I was saying hello on. I'm using that one to subscribe to subscribe with to the channels that I cannot chat on, and that way I can go there to their channels and chat. And the ones that I can chat on my regular channel, which is this one right here that I'm streaming on, I'll use this one to chat. And that way I'm able to chat. But that's the heads up on YouTube, what YouTube is doing. And I do have them investigating on why there are some channels I'm not allowed to chat on. And when I'm getting help from YouTube, I did get 2 different stories. One of them was that I don't own this channel. Well, I own this channel because, I created this YouTube channel. That was one thing they told me, which don't make no sense. And so I think they did that because they didn't want to do the work. And then again, they now I got them finally working for me, trying to figure out what is going on with their YouTube stuff. Well, hopefully soon they will get it fixed to where I can chat on all the channels that I am subscribed to. Because I am subscribed to a bunch of different YouTube content creators. I'm subscribed to a bunch of channels. The only way I unsubscribe from a channel is if that channel shuts down or does not do any streams in over a month. Like if they quit streaming, they ain't done a stream in 2 to 5 months, then I will unsubscribe to them. Otherwise, I stay subscribed to them. A dead channel, ain't no use in supporting a dead channel. Okay. Well, the conversation is about YouTube being messed up. But now, I'm not going to unsubscribe from a channel unless they quit making content in over maybe 3 or 4 months, maybe 5 months at the most. Then I will unsubscribe to them. But if they're constantly throwing out content, I'm going to stay subscribed to them. And if I can't chat, then I will subscribe to them with my new account. That way I'm able to chat. That way I'm able to make comments. And there's another content creator that you follow, that I follow. I think it's MythStack. I had to do his channel the same way. I had to subscribe to him with my new account just so I'm able to chat. Then there's one called Raven something. Anyway, I had to do his channel the same way. I had to get on there last night and subscribe to them just to be able to chat. And I just did open up this new channel that goes by Dag Blaggett. So you see somebody making talking and say in their channel and they go by Dag Blaggett. That's me. But anyway, this stream has lasted longer than it was supposed to, because all I was going to do was just come in here and go over these cards, because we got the complete set now. That's all I was going to do, because I was going to take the rest of the day off because it's my birthday. Yeah. All right, I hope you get better there, Nabcore. But yeah, the way this weather is nowadays, going up and down, up and down. I'm surprised a lot more people ain't sick. Heck, it's like 70 degrees today. But anyway, if you're a content creator and you come here, if I don't like you, you're going to lose your ranch. If I don't like you. But if you have a ranch, that means I like you. You're fine. I've been wanting to talk to you anyway. I've been wanting to talk to you anyway, because I've been wanting to talk to you to let you know what's going on with YouTube. "71 degrees in Virginia. And here it is, January? That's crazy. Crazy weather. But yeah, the stuff you do, cracking those packs and stuff, I enjoy that. I really do. And because I like streams like that. I like arena streams. I like Commander streams. I need to watch more. I need to watch me some more Commander streams. But anyway, I also like trading cards through the mail. But yeah, another thing too that I forgot I had on my Stream Deck, I had this program into my Stream Deck. That's a link to your channel. But anyway, back to this set. I will be doing this right here as it pops up. Let me check. Dang on. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I will be doing this on the 14th. And if you want a shout out for your channel, then throw your crafting deck, throw it into the Discord. Put your channel link in there. Then I will give you a shout out while I'm doing this. This will start at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. And I will be playing your decks, giving you the shout out for the decks, because I do not take credit where credit is not due. If it ain't my deck, I don't want to, I'm not going to, take credit for it. I'll give you the credit for it. And I'll be doing this on the 14th. That set for a deck looks strong. Yeah, it looks like to be a pretty good set. We are getting a lot of changelings. What's good with changelings? Slivers. All your changelings can be played as slivers. So the more changelings you have, you can play that sliver artifact that we have in standard right now to be able to give all these double strike. Give all your changelings double strike. Because let's bring y'all back over here. Last set we had Edge of Eternities. Thrumming Hivepool. Affinity for slivers. All your changelings are going to be played as slivers, because they're every creature type. Which will make this, this does cost 6, but you play your changelings, the price of the cost of this is going to go down, where you can play it for free. So this give all your changelings double strike and haste. So this card right here, going to get better. Because we was having to play the blue ley line to be able to change all our creatures into slivers to be able to play this. Well, with the set we're getting enough changelings to push this card up, which is pretty good. And I do not remember which set the ley lines came out in. I think it was this set. Could be wrong. Staying on edge, I swear. Dag blanket. Maybe it wasn't this set. Might have been this one. But anyway, y'all been playing the game long enough and are on arena and everything. Y'all know the ley lines. One ley line that's going to be played a lot, that's more, is the one that calls green. I'm trying to find a. Now I'm on a hunt. Got me on a hunt now. All right, this is still standard. I think the ley lines might be in this set. I am glad we are getting the rest of the shock lands, though. We're having the rest of the shock lands uh, given to us with this new set, which is good. But there's one ley line that I want to talk about. No, it's not in Foundations. I don't think Foundation had ley lines. Pretty sure it wasn't. All right, well you have a good day. I'll see you. Thanks for stopping by. Man, where is that ley line? Well, there's ley line X, so it should be in this. But this is Foundation too, though. What set was ley lines introduced? Closest set in standard where we got ley lines. Was it murders? Master Girl, Known Killer, Wither. All creatures you control have Wither. This is going to get better. This is going to get better in the next set that we're getting. My dang on tablet just went off, unfortunately. And it was on charge. Wow. I think I need another cord. Dag blag. All right, right here it is. Here's what I was looking for. Leyline of the Guild Pack. You know that new mechanic that we're getting, Vivid, that counts the colors of your permanents. Leyline of the Guild Pack. Each Downland perm you control is all colors. Right there is your colors. So this Leyline of the Guild Pack will see a lot of play with the next set. They gave us a mechanic that Leyline of the Guild Pack works off of, which is pretty good. So Leyline of the Guild Pack is going to see a lot more play now. But as far as slivers, we was using the blue Leyline from this set here to turn all of our creatures into slivers. And but now, with all the changelings that we're getting, this Leyline, we won't have to worry about using this Leyline now, which is pretty good. I should have known it was this set that the Leylines was in. I hated that my dang on tablet went dead on me. I need a new charging cord, apparently. But I had it plugged up. But yeah, definitely the Leyline. The Guild Pack is going to be played. I could go up here and just click enchantment. I think this is enchantment, maybe. That's legendary. Instance. Sorcery. Enchantments. But yeah, Leyline of the Guild Pack is going to be played a lot more. The blue Leyline that we got changes all creatures into every creature type, or a creature type that you choose. Won't have to play that no more. But Murders of Karloff Manor. But it's going to, but that Leyline of the Guild Pack definitely is going to change. It's going to turn some of these cards on, like this one right here, Bloom Tender. Has Vivid. Tap for each color among permanents you control. Add 1 mana of that color for each color among permanents you control. Well, your Guild Pack is out on the battlefield. You can tap this at 5 mana of one of for each. To add 5 mana. 5 mana. Leyline, possible to play that for free. But that'll turn Bloom Tender on. That's going to be a good deck. So I do plan on working with this Vivid ability to see if we can turn that on. But that's going to be pretty good. Pretty good. And all of these changeling creatures that we're getting, that's just going to make the sliver deck better, easier. Which be pretty good. So this is not going to be bad. And another creature that's going to see a lot more play is Maha. Y'all, Maha is still in standard. I do have a deck myself right now already that has Maha in it. And but I will be that's going to be see a lot more play too. All right, got my tablet back on. Okay, why was a message held? Okay, whoever held that message, thank you. I appreciate it. Whoever got that. I just hit them from the channel. Yeah, the tablet's I'm in my wife's account on my tablet. So I just hit them from the channel. I don't know why they keep on coming here with all that crap. But whoever got that, I do appreciate it. Huh. Carrot Destroyer. Yeah, I appreciate that, Lone Wolf. That was actually me that did that. 'Cause I did it on my tablet here. Like my wife's, I'm on my wife's YouTube account on that. But she's probably watching on the TV. But yeah, there's some channels that she's not allowed to talk on. Same here with me. It's ridiculous. But you seen what I was talking about the Vivid and the Leyline? That's going to be good. That's how the Vivid's going to work. And let me see something. I think I'm on the wrong counts. I am. Go here. Switch accounts. Here. Channel. Visit channel. Here. Skip. Don't want to watch my own ads. Okay. Do this. Do this. Managing. There we go. Okay. CM, I just changed your mod status. But anyway, folks, I think we're going to get on offer here. Did come up with a few deck ideas today. And the deck ideas I came up with today is I want to build an elf deck for sure. Getting a lot of elves. We already got 59 elves in standard already. But I'm going to come up with a deck idea for Vivid mechanic. And I'm going to come up with a Blight deck with elves. And see how they work and how they do. Because let's say we got let's say we got some big creatures out on the battlefield, and we got our Maha out. We got our Maha out. When we blight our opponent's creatures, they'll die. Would be pretty good. But is there any cards, since I've been doing the spoilers, is there any cards anybody that a card is speaking out to you about? What cards are you interested in? And if you're watching, and another thing too, CM, if you're watching the stream and you see another troll like that pops up, just click on their name and you should be able to find out what you can do to them and what you can't do to them. And always hide those, and always take them and hide them from the channel. Hide them from the channel. But is there any cards that are speaking to any of y'all? I know one card that's speaking to me. That's this equipment. This equipment with cards like Espeth, or a way to make tokens. Equip this to a creature, make a token, make a copy of that creature. It'll be pretty good. There's all kinds of ways of making tokens in standard right now. We got one artifact that makes a food token, a food, blood, and a clue token. Mirror form. Mirror form. What color is that? Is that blue? It sounds like a blue card. Watch me not be able to find it. Does sound mirror form. Each non-land permanent you control becomes a copy of target non-aura permanents. Non-aura permanents. Not bad. Not bad. It might have some potential. I mean, it turns everything into a non-aura permanent. So it turns everything into aura or non-aura permanent. Each non-land permanent you control becomes a copy of target non-aura permanent. So I think it copies creatures to end a turn. 6 mana. It's not that bad. It's easy to get to. I mean, yeah, it's not ramp, but you probably could get up to 6 mana. Too bad. I wish this had Convoke on it. You could turn all your stuff into lands if you wanted to. Yeah. I mean, we do have the what you call it turns all your stuff into lands, but I don't think it's all green land though. But Mirror Form's not that bad. But elf cards are speaking to me, are standing out to me. So, and I'm also planning on making an elemental deck. I can't believe we're getting 2 planeswalkers out of this set. That's pretty good. These spells that can't be countered, awesome. I like spells that cannot be countered. Say your opponent has a late card that or late what you call it card, Badger Mole Cub. Counter that Badger Mole Cub ability, and then you get a 1/1 blue black fairy. Not bad. Not bad. This isn't bad. I mean, it does cost 7. It's blue black. Does make your opponent exile until they get mana value of 5 or greater into their graveyard. Not graveyard, exiled. Not bad. This isn't bad. This artifact here. Merfolk is going to be a deck. You know what this set kind of reminds me of? Bloom Burrow. It kind of reminds me of Bloom Burrow. Kinda, but it's also a little stronger than Bloom Burrow cards. They seem to be stronger than Bloom Burrow cards, but it does kind of remind me of Bloom Burrow because it does have kindred spell stuff in it. You know, there's a lot of kindred in Bloom Burrow. Now we're getting this set, in which it seems like a lot of cards are in this set is also kindred. We got a shapeshifter deck, elemental deck, Kithen's deck, Merfolk deck, Goblin deck, elemental deck. I think I done said elemental, but we got Goblin, Merfolk, Kithen, elemental, shapeshifter, free folk. A lot of kindred creatures. That's not bad. Not bad at all. But anyway, folks, I done been on here for a while. And I think I'm going to get on offer here. But remember, if you want a 3D crafted deck with these cards, since all the cards are out, you're more welcome to. And throw them in the Discord for a shout out during the early access stream. I will do that during early access. But I will see everybody tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all have an awesome rest of your day. And please do me a big old favor, though, before you leave. Hit that like button. Very much appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a good day. Later, everybody.